Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and in this video we are going to talk about DevOps. You all might have someday or the other have heard of this word DevOps but might not be clear of its actual working and where and when do we use it. So in this video I'm going to tell you everything about DevOps from the very basic, from the scratch. So if you are not at all aware about DevOps, you will come to know after this video. But if you're new to my channel, do not forget to subscribe my channel because I come up with amazing videos every single week. Press the bell icon so that you can get to know about the notifications of my every single video. So let's start. So as we know, the DevOps is made using two words, Dev and Ops. Dev stands for development and Ops stands for operations. In every company, there are two teams. First is a development team and the second is an operations team. Development team is responsible for developing a software and testing it as well. There is a testing team with the development team and there is an operations team which is meant for deploying that software. So these two are the two different teams. Development team is not at all aware about what's happening in the operations team and vice versa. The operations team is not at all aware about what's happening in the development team. So at times what happens is development teams prepares the softwares completely and tests it as well and thinks that it's working perfectly fine and gives it to operations team for deployment. But operations team have to see many criterias. They have to see the server issues, they have to see the security issues, the traffic issues and many more. So at times it takes time for operations team to deploy it. Till that time, if development teams give some another software and the development teams think that we are giving a software which is perfectly fine, which is working perfectly fine, we have tested it and they just want to deploy it. So why are they not doing it? Why are they taking so much of time in just deploying the software? Because they're not aware about the operations teams working, they think that it's quite easy to just deploy it. So there is a conflict. On the other hand, there might be chances that operations team is waiting for the development team to prepare the software and it's taking time for the development team to prepare it. Maybe some issues are coming, some errors are coming, or at the time of testing, some major issues are encountered due to which it is taking time for the development team to develop the software. And the operations team, here the operations team is, it's waiting for the development team to give the software for deployment. So they both think that we are the ones who are doing our work properly and the other team is not doing the work properly, due to which there is a delay in the production of the software. So at times these blaming games start. The development team starts blaming the operations team and the operations team starts blaming the development team. And this is actually the problem which is resolved using DevOps. DevOps is actually an approach, a mindset, a way how you work in the company. Most of the people think that there is a certain tools in DevOps which if you master you can say yourself as a DevOps engineer, or it is a programming language, something like that which you can master. So if you think the same, actually that's not correct. You are actually wrong. DevOps is not a programming language which you can master and say yourself as a DevOps engineer. And DevOps is not actually a tool that if you know how to work on that tool, you can start working. That's not. DevOps is an approach. It's the way how we work in the companies. Generally, in big companies, they have opted for DevOps, and how do they work? So the development team and the operations team work together each with each other and they both know about the working of each other. Like the development team is aware about what's going on in the operations team and the operations team is also aware about the development team. And at times they do exchange their works as well if they have certain people who can do those works. So they both work together with each other and the blaming games act. They both know about each other's working, the problems faced by each other, and try to resolve it together. This is DevOps, which is the development and the operations team working together in sync with each other. Both are aware about each other's working and both know about the issues and the problems which are faced by each other. And in this way, they both work with each other and the production is also faster because they both are aware about their workings and they both know in how much time we can complete it. But now there are certain tools as well. Like DevOps is actually not a tool, but there are certain tools which are used in DevOps approach to automate the things. Like we want less iterations, we want less manual work, and we want our product to be ready faster. So for that, we use certain tools like Puppet, like Docker, Jenkins, GitHub, Code Editor, and many more. So these are some of the tools which you should know if you want to work with the approach of DevOps. So this was actually what is DevOps. To explain it further, let me explain you with the help of an animation. So we'll start.
So here is a developer who is the part of the developing team and he is ready with his plan. The plan can be a program or the algorithm which he is going to implement. Once the plan is ready, he then codes it. The code, he codes the plan and stores it in different repositories using Git. Once the code is ready, the next stage comes up is the build stage. In the build stage, the code is fetched and is made executable. There are certain tools like Gradle and Maven which sorts out the building stage. After which comes the testing stage, which is one of the most important stage in which any errors are caught and the bugs are found. And the most important tool for testing is Selenium. Once the testing is done, the software is given to the operations team for deployment. Operations team is responsible for deployment as well as for checking the server issues and the backend parts. Once the software is deployed by the operations team, the deployed product is then configured to the desired stage, which is the operate stage. In this stage, there are certain tools like Ansible, Puppet, and Docker, which helps it out in operating. Once the software is then ready, it is then monitored in the working environment, which makes up our monitoring stage. And there is a software and a tool, Nagios, which helps it out. After that, the feedback is sent back to the development team, in which the development teams again tests it and integrates it. The integration stage is the most important stage, which is performed using Jenkins. If the code which is sent back by the operations team passes the test and is successful, it is sent back to the deployment team, that is the operations team, and the operations team deploys it, and this becomes an infinite in cycle, which is the continuous integration and forms the basics of DevOps. And this is why the DevOps logo is an infinite cycle.
So I hope you might be now clear with the meaning of DevOps, how does DevOps work, its approach, and still if you think you have any doubts, let me know in the comments below. And do not forget to subscribe my channel to get the notification of all the new videos. Do press the bell icon and share this video with all your friends so that they might also come to know about DevOps. It's working. And if you liked the video and found it useful, do not forget to give it a big fat thumbs up and share this video as much as you can. Thank you.